All right, so number 7 is about rotating the sled here. So we have a couple different things we can do. We can use the Alt and the left and right arrow keys. So I hold down Alt, A-L-T on the computer, and I can use the arrow keys. See how I rotate them? I can use Alt Shift in the arrow to move smaller, littler bits. I can also grab the little dot at the top. See that little dot there? And I can rotate him by moving very slowly or very quickly so that he's going down the hill. You can do this with any shapes or images or even our text over here. Number 8, so this snowman, we have to replace him, but we're going to replace him with a very special kind of picture. So when I search for, first I'll show you the ones that are not a PNG. So I can always insert any image like I did before with the snow. Let's do a snowman now. Okay, so if I put this guy in, notice how he has the snowy background that says Happy Holidays. He doesn't really look like he's a part of this picture because he's got a different background. It looks like he's somewhere else. I'm going to delete this. If I go to Insert, Image, Search the web, and instead of saying snowman, I say snowman PNG. Now, I didn't test this out before, but PNGs are special files that remove the background. So let's try this first guy. Hopefully he is a PNG. And he is, look at that. So do you see how there's no background behind him? That's because he is a PNG image. So anytime you want to find an image without a background, add in PNG. It doesn't mean that every single image you get and that they send you is going to be a PNG, but you are more likely to find a PNG. So what I mean by that is not every, like even if you search that, it doesn't promise that you'll get PNG images, but you are more likely to find, you have a much higher chance of finding an image without a background. All right. Now, one other skill that I didn't show is how to replace an image. So let's say there's an image, it's the right size, and you say, oh, you know what, I just don't want that exact image, but I want it to be right there in the same shape, same size. I can right click and I can replace the image. That doesn't insert a big image. Remember how when I inserted them, they were huge? Watch if I do the same thing by replacing. What it does then, snowman, PNG, okay, now it's going to make him that size. So he appeared really big before, and now he's going to appear right perfectly in this spot. So that's what the replace image does. Notice how it cut off his hat. If that happens, I can fix it by uncropping. So what it's done is it's forced him to fit in that little box, because that's what I was doing, replacing it, making him fit in the same box. But it kind of cut him off. So just make sure that you know you can uncrop at any time. All right, now we have snow shouldn't be green. Click on the green hill. Just remember you can always go back and change colors at any time, as well as borders and weights and things like that. All right, last but not least, we have Ryan Gosling. And Miss Rofi would like us to put a little heart around Ryan Gosling because everybody loves Ryan Gosling. So select a picture and we're going to crop him into a heart shape. So up here where we have our crop, remember that we have something called mask. It's just a funny way for saying crop it, but in a different shape. So then I can choose any shape here. And what I can do is I can turn the edges of that picture into that shape. So let's find that heart shape. Do you guys see it there anywhere? I do right there. When I click this, it's going to put him in a heart. Perfect. And you can do that with any of your images. And that's our last skill for this amazing Google Drawings playground. You guys have learned so much. I do suggest keeping this open so you can come back and read and see and remember how you did these things while you build your math word problem.